Today we are building a new page for my photography marketing website. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up Claude, and this is fully done with Claude code. There is no visual backend, there is no drag and drop, there is no blog management. Claude does everything, and I have skills built out for everything. So adding a new service page just takes a couple minutes, and you'll see here that I don't have an underwater marketing page. So if you click on any of these, I do marketing for Boudoir photography studios. And I have a landing page for this. All the SEO is baked into it, the images. I have one for erotica and kink, but I don't have one for underwater. And I asked a good friend, Jennifer Lynn James from Supernova Boudoir, she's in Jacksonville, to help me make it. I need a couple images instead of using AI. I do have AI that'll do it, that'll make like stock images or Unsplash, but I want to cite photographers and give them links back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my prompt build page. She emailed me a couple images, and let's see, I'm going to drag them in there. We're going to see how long this takes. And then I'm going to use this, and I dictate almost everything, so don't mind if I do. I need to build a new service page for underwater photography. Go ahead and do it. Make sure that the form and everything and all the copy matches, and we use this skill to build a page for this, and we add it to the service area. Okay, and let's see how long it takes. It's 9:39 right now. It's going to run through the skill. It's going to use all the images. It'll, I could have thought about it a little bit more and told it exactly where to put it. But everything you see on this website was built just like this. Everything from my calculator, everything from the connections for all the forms. I even have this cool little McLovin. I do use an API for this, so I do connect to like another software service. I could have built it from scratch, but for now, I didn't want to spend a couple hours doing that. So I just spend a couple pennies per call, but it can also connect to my phone line, and it can also take form submissions. So it's pretty cool.
Photography to profits. Quick question. How many leads did your studio get last?
So it's kind of cool. If I get one or two of those per month, it'll be kind of cool. All my resources are built through that. So I built this scraper. So if you guys want to come in here and use it, you can put your website in there and check, is your website profits.com, is it agent ready? Like, does it have everything it needs? There's an opt-in for it, but you can skip it. And yeah, mine is, and it'll give you the steps to make it once you kind of go through that gate. So pretty cool tool. Took me, I don't know, maybe an hour to build that tool out, and even less, obviously, like not completely from scratch, but it was from scratch for my website, right? I saw an idea from Cloudflare, and I thought, oh, I should build it. But almost the cool thing is like you're basically limited to what your brain can think of. And even sometimes like I surprise myself, like, hey, I like that the font in these areas, like in that resources section, like it's like a little typewriter thing, and it's closed, and things that I was just trying to like kind of add a little bit of like pizzazz. One other cool feature I have, I built this myself because I saw it on another AI builder. It's just kind of having like live tweaks, so I can sometimes build like a variation of things and then just kind of see it, and then I can go back and say, okay, I only want light one, and it's a cool way since we don't have like a visual builder. And let's see, so it's been 2 minutes since we've been going. But the cool thing about this is almost everything is, let's just say, like programmatic, where like agents will do it. If I have a new blog, it'll do everything. It'll do all the SEO for it. It pulls the transcriptions for everything. So like literally all I did to build this blog is I uploaded a video. I said I built skill, and it pulled out the full transcript, made a headline for it, and yeah, and I can do this for any new video. So if I record this video and I put it on YouTube, it'll pull the transcript, it'll pull the thumbnail for it, and then it'll set it on my blog. So pretty cool. And that takes like a minute. Obviously you saw how quick it was to launch this. It'll take a couple minutes for it to finish. But here, by the end of this video, as I'm yapping away, trying to fill time, because I don't want to cut and then people think like, oh my God, he cut, and that's not really how it works. No, like this is exactly how it works. Like we're about to see a live preview of this underwater page, and all the copy is going to be written for it. It's going to be really good. All the page titles, the descriptions, the alt text, like the skill has all that baked in. So that's kind of the cool thing is like, if you're working in Wix, Squarespace, like, yeah, you can get pretty fast at it, and like you could come in here and copy and paste your YouTube video and use ChatGPT and go back and forth, but that takes a lot of your time. Where here you can see I'm making a video right now, so I'm focused on it. but I could jump over to almost any other thing on the entire site, right? Like I can jump in right now. I'm working on an opt-in and I copy and pasted it. I did some research and now I have this. Okay. And you can see like I didn't finish doing this. Okay, continue. And it'll do it. This is going to build two web pages. It's going to build a form. It's going to connect to Go High Level for me. It's going to add the tags. Um, it's going to have, yeah, it's going to have basically everything. You can kind of see it because I already have a skill and I've already documented how to do it. And that's really the brilliance of it is like anytime you've done anything once, as long as you kind of document and like remember what you did, right? Or even have the agents, because a lot of the work we're doing is with agents. You tell it to remember and document. You end a session, and then the next time you open the session, you use the same skill, finish that session, make the skill better, right? Hey, what did we do? Why wasn't it perfect? You just kind of keep getting better at it so that days later, it's basically perfect, right? So then the next page is even better because the skill's tweaked, right? Maybe it forgot something, maybe I learned something, and let's see. And you can see it like figured out its own little problem. It didn't put it into the genre. It's not in there yet, is it? Nope. We're going on like 4 minutes. Let's see. One thing it might forget to do is it might forget to put in the navigation, but I don't know. You guys are basically gonna see the real deal right now. What are cool things have we made in here? Talked about the free resources. A lot of my free resources, like I've built in here, or I've repurposed old ones I've had. Basically everything. Everything you can think of, obviously we're trying to rank for, right? We're the photography marketing people. So there's a lot of keywords that we would have. But if you were a family photographer, right, you could build a service page for like a beach sessions, outdoor sessions, like legacy family sessions, children's milestone, senior, whatever. And you can do it just like this. You guys would have more images. I just dropped 3 in because obviously mine's filled with a lot of copy and like charts and like how to and stuff like that. But let's see why recommend us. I actually really had a lot of fun building this page. This is my favorite thing. Like I was trying to brainstorm like how I could depict like we can increase your conversion rates and stuff like that. And like I came up with that. I'm still not perfect. I'm not like 100% sold on it. Maybe there needs to be more interactive or glowing or something. This is a little bit too wordy. Maybe it's not like visual enough. But that's kind of the brilliance in this is like there's a lot of speed and a lot of people get stuck on that, right? Like a lot of people wouldn't publish something like this because they'd be like, oh man, like it's not exactly how I want it. Where what I can do is I can literally just deploy, look at it, we'll work on something else, come back 2 days later. At least I have it there. Maybe I'm getting a couple website visits every single month because of this page, right? Or maybe ChatGPT is recommending us in a better way because of this page, right? And yeah, so had a lot of fun building a lot of these pages. Some of the service pages are obviously repetitive because we're trying to rank, but some of these are a little bit just more unique, right? Like they have a little bit different structure. They're not like 100% cookie cutter. It's a picture of me and my daughter. It was so strange leaving the military and just kind of moving to Miami when I first started my agency. But I had fun kind of building that out. But yeah, I got a lot of the content from my book. We're almost done publishing the book. Still going through the editing process. Like, finished writing it in a week. Editing has been a different monster. Like going in, tweaking everything. Yeah. So let's see. This actually has taken a little bit longer. I mean, I've had pages where like it has like yeah, it has been super, super fast. And let's see. But I want you guys to see the real deal. You can see it kind of stopped midstream. But yeah, maybe on the skill, I'll have it like when I update this skill, and maybe you guys will even see it this video. What I'll do is I'll say, hey, like we stopped midstream, like let's look at this. And I'll actually tell it. So we stopped midstream in the middle of the building a genre page. I don't know why that happened. Maybe we should have some sort of check where we make sure we add it to the navigation. We do some sort of adversarial and security check at the end of it, and then we report back. So as you wrap this session up, let's go ahead and add that and improve the skill. And the cool thing about that, so I obviously transcribe everything, is that I can use this skill creator to like basically go through and do that. And it has kind of like an editing function where it's going to improve the skill itself. And now let's go. So it's been like 8 minutes and it's still not working. So let's see. Pre-existing cache. Okay, so let's see. Maybe it's a.
I'm Umberto Garcia, and this is photography.
Oh, I don't know what happened. So I was trying to do like a hard reset and it didn't work. So I paused the video by a second. Only paused it for a couple seconds. Let's see. Stale cache, continue with the final three. Okay, this is taking a little bit longer, but just imagine, obviously I could be working on a bunch of other things, and I know it's going to be done right as it's going. So I'm not going to send that message yet, but you can see, looks like I might end my little local server and then open it back up. Maybe this will help. This didn't help yet. But let's see. Maybe I'll send this message. Adding the switch case. And if you are somebody who likes to see like all the code and everything, let's see. It's actually kind of some other work going on. Let's see the underwater config. Okay. So you can come in here, read it. If you want to hand edit, you can. I usually don't. Usually don't hand edit anything because everything is in here. So you can kind of see like there is a template, and then this configuration file is actually what's filling in that template as I go. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure what's stopping it from publishing right now, but you can see it's 9:50. I think it's been running for like 8 or 9 minutes. I'm gonna pause the video for a second, let it finish. Okay, and then service A. It's actually should be done in a moment. I don't even pause it. All right, what else can we look at? Anything else? Yeah, I encourage you guys, come look at the website, come interact with it, and let me know what you guys think. Download some freebies in there. Give me some feedback. Like, I literally just launched this last week. There are things I'm going to touch up, right? Like, there's some areas where like maybe I need an image here. I need some sort of like handmade graphic. But again, I wouldn't have been able to create like the 100+ pages. And at any point, I can come in here and create a really good blog post on almost any topic because all my agents are like really honed in to write really good content. And what's really funny is like if I look at this, I actually let me see if I have like a good one to show you guys. Let's see. Let's go with like in-person sales. I literally have a command that builds some of these like sketchy infographics. And like I had a lot of the content already written. And you can see it's actually done right now. Pretty sure it's done right now. Let's look at that page. But while I talk about that, like pulls on splash images to fill in, it pulls in these sketches, and it literally just kind of goes along with like the wording of everything. So like you can see it's kind of skewed. I think there's a rule where it's kind of not like fixing the aspect ratio, so I'll have to fix that. It is a little bit skewed. But yeah, it makes it really easy to make long form content and make like really competent blogs. It's a really good use case. And then, okay, here's my underwater page. The session's wrapping up. It's going to improve the skill because it, might hit like 1 or 2 hiccups, and next time it'll be even faster. And let's see, we can see the image here, image there. I'm not using too many images. My plan is like for all the genre pages for our clients, for our students, maybe I have a section where like I do like a gallery and I show like a lot of images. So you can see that. It took about 10 seconds. I recorded content while I'm doing this. And yeah, then my underwater pipeline. The cool thing is if I submit this, let's see this. When I submit this, let's go with this. It's all underwater, right? And then we'll submit it, blah, blah, blah. And then it'll go into Go High Level with a tag for underwater. And it'll start all my automations and everything because it's using the same everything. Oh, that's pretty funny. It's keeping track of who's using the diagnostic tool. But yeah, so yeah, work's done, skills getting better. And imagine if you were a photographer, this is how websites should be in the future. Like the drag and drop, yes, in the future to like make really tiny minor tweaks might be easier, but like to really manage a robust website, to make sure like your SEO is always on point, to make like add major service pages or opt-ins, or like if you want to run a 40 over 40 campaign, a giveaway campaign, it'd be much nicer if you could drop in like a campaign document with your opt-in page, with your thank you page, right? Like connecting your Go High Level, like everything's already kind of connected to the system. And now anytime I need to create something new, it just runs. So I'm actually going to submit a form. Let's say Bob Carolina. Actually, let's see. Carolina stupid at gmail.com. And then let's see. And then let's see what happens. I'm going to open up my Go High Level. I'm going to pause the video. You can see it's 9:54. and just see what happens. Oh, the reason, actually, I can't even do this. The reason I can't is because I have a, let's see, I have a turnstile. I basically have like a security feature. Let me pull it up. And it only runs on my main. Right now, I'm like testing it locally, but it only runs on my main website. So what I mean by that is like this right here, this Cloudflare like security for bots. A lot of you guys like a lot of spam. It only runs. It can't run on my local. So I'd have to publish the website and but for now, you guys saw this. I can't test it locally because you can see here the URL doesn't match my main website. I can only do it once I come in here. So I'm going to commit this. So I'm saving this to the cloud. So I'm committing it locally first. So this kind of like makes a local backup. I sync it to the cloud. And then I'm going to come in here and talk into my back box. I could have asked my agent to do that. I'm going to send this to production. And now it'll be live in like 30 seconds. So really good way to work. And obviously like some of these things in here, like I wouldn't even be able to build on most of like the what you see is what you get builders. And obviously I'd been here for an hour or 2 hours, like having to copy and paste and like do everything. And one other thing, obviously we should human check, right? Like we should check all the copy, should check everything, right? So probably shouldn't have published it so fast, but yeah, you guys get the picture. But yeah, you can see all the copy is just for this. Now let's see, experience video first, pre-qualification funnel, referral engine. You see there's like a little mishap here, but pretty good for like a one shot, right? And maybe for that wrap up, I'll tell it like we made a mistake. Like why didn't we check that? And that was part of the skill upgrade is I didn't have an adversarial check, right? I didn't have like another step that went through and like checked all the copy, made sure every single thing was like for underwater, make sure no fields were left out, right? So let's go to skill creator. Improving the same skill, I found this section that didn't have any copy on it. This should be part of the quality review gate that we're adding to the skill. Go ahead and make that fix. Tell me why you think it happened, and then let's update the skill. And this will happen a little bit. You're going to get small little bugs, but this happens for humans too, right? Like this is the idea. It's like you are working with an employee, right? And my employee is like Claude Code. Maybe I don't want to, it's like the most easy way to visualize it. If you were to tell a human to go do all this, you would find errors too, right? Except it would have been in 3 days. And like now you're moving on to other things and like you're kind of waiting and frustrated, right? It's kind of the same thing with Claude Code, except when it makes these two mistakes, right? It didn't add it to the navigation. It stopped midway through, and then it forgot a little bit of copy there. Well, as I update the skill, as I add steps, right? I tell it, hey, number one, make a checklist. Number two, add to the checklist, and then number three, as you finish tasks, now at the very end, do almost like a senior check, like be like a red team checking to make sure all the work is done. And one joke I heard is like if you tell it, hey, pretend ChatGPT wrote all the code, it'll like grade the code faster. It'll like do all the copy review even faster or even more, what's it called? Like more critical. But here in a couple minutes, as this is done, you can see this is like pending. But yeah, just a different world we're living in. If you guys are interested, I do want to roll this out and I do want to have a couple of photographers that like look at this. I've launched this for a couple websites already. Like this is the experience. It's like super fast. Yeah, I do want to. So if you guys are interested and you're watching this video, shoot me an email, go to the website, fill out one of my cool forms, and let me know what you think.